Broadcasting from the SS Booyah, anchored off the coast of Malibu, it's time for the Tussle with PDCP
and GCGC.
Throw it down. Booyah! Ya ha ha ha, California.
Whee!
Greetings, my homies. The content in today's video may make some people butthurt. However, it is protected by fair use relating to comedy and parody. So do not try anything funny. Suck it up and take it like a man, buttercup. Booyah. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show, my homies. You may be asking yourself, what is this? A podcast? And yes, my friends, it is indeed a podcast. Everyone has one nowadays. This is our new interview podcast, the Tussle Throwdown. This is a new vehicle for us to conduct straight-up real-talk interviews, ask the hard questions, and find out what you, my friends, want to know from various famous and internet-famous people. And homies, here's the best part. Since we're gangsters and stuff, at the end of every podcast, our guest is going to bust out a flow and lay down a new track. Just like Video Matt and CCW already have. Booyah. Continuing on though, you may ask, where is the Tussle? Well, I will say that the Tussle is fine, but we've decided to do the main show much less and make only an episode when it's special nowadays. So in the meantime, we're gonna put out these podcasts when we have an interview to conduct. Ain't that right, GC?
Whee!
Now, let us conduct the business at hand. Our very first guest is someone that makes your boy PDCP, as the kids say nowadays, cringe hard. Our very first guest is an utter incel who weighs 80 pounds soaking wet, the epitome of neckbeards, the self-proclaimed king of the lowest scum of the earth, internet trolls, the guy who whines about everything, the guy who probably writes 20-paragraph forum posts when they nerfed his favorite class. Please welcome from his mom's attic, all the way from Texas, the one and thankfully only Asmongold, or as he is known now on Twitch, Zach Rar. Ugh.
First off, let me welcome myself and let you know that having me on your show is a privilege. PDCP, I insist that you don't waste it, for I am the king of the internet and my time is invaluable. Proceed with your questions before I go on a rant.
No. For the love of God, no one with a functioning logic center in their brain wants to hear you ramble about something endlessly. You keep that stuff on your channel and off of mine. When you're done here, you can go back to yours and talk to however many of those incel smooth brains who want to listen to that crap on any given day. Word. Alright, first question, my boy. What got you into being, a virgin who is always mad about something online? Tell PDCP your origin story.
A most fascinating question. Well, you see, when I was 9, much like you, I slapped my mother in the mouth for bringing me a Diet Coke instead of a Mountain Dew, and while she was in the corner wishing I was never born, I fired up AOL and went online to tell people about it in an angry forum rant. You see, that was in the year 2000, so forums were new and fancy stuff. I, however, was banned for telling a story about abuse. So I made a sound recorder file of myself screaming about how I was the victim for 45 minutes. burned it onto a CD, and passed it out to the neighbors. Unfortunately, the HOA did not understand my sheer brilliance and ultimately told my mother that I was too quote-unquote special to live there and ordered us out. Being that they are an HOA, they also took the house, so we moved to South Central Austin in our trailer, and once I got my computer back up and running, I resolved to tell my story of how Mother and I were victimized by everyone on every message board on the internet. Poggers kek pepehans.
That sounds about right for what you do and the kind of crowd you attract. I've watched your videos, homie, and Jesus, you are very obnoxious. Your fans especially are quite demented.
Be careful, little one, or I will turn my army on you, and trust me, you will feel the sting. Peppa hands.
Okie dokie. I've already dealt with one cell in the last year, and let me tell you how totally scared I am. Let us, however, keep it civil and move on to the next question. Is your desire to control others because you had no control as a kid? Or because you slapped your mama around and noticed that you liked it?
Well, PDCP, I'd have to say it's a little bit of both. As I had mentioned once, I went around putting the CD-ROMs of my screaming at things in the neighbors' mailboxes, and after HOA victimized us and sent us to trailer park hell, I began smacking my mama around a lot more. Then after I kept dying in Halo on my Xbox, the original and only Xbox, of course, I got so upset that I would repeatedly throw my pet chihuahua Fluffy into the wall, and the rush made me feel empowered. After that, I began talking about how everyone was victimizing me to the neighbors, especially one of my neighbors named Todd. He wore a tinfoil hat and knew that the lizard people were infiltrating our government. He was a big influence in my life. Rest in peace, Todd. Keck Todd.
Okay, that's Rich. I know who he and you voted for. So, tell me, this should be fun. What happened to Todd?
Well, it is an amazing story, actually. He threatened to out President Obama as a lizard person, who still is to this day drinking children's blood on Twitter. Oh, wait, I mean X, of course, hashtag Elon Hands Poggers. And then Todd had a shootout with the FBI over it. He went down like a true patriot, firing over 100 shots, but not hitting anything. Brings a tear to my eye to think about how much he probably missed me in his final moments, Monk S. I pretend that I'm not a Trump voter, but I actually am. He aspires to be like me, you know.
So let me get this straight. He missed you like he missed the FBI agents? Ha-ha! Next question, my guy. What actual living did you have before becoming the king of the internet cells?
Well, PDCP, it started long ago when I got a job for the IRS. The thought of auditing people and making them squirm made me feel honestly erect. Haha. But the supervisor told me that I was too quote-unquote evil even for them, so I got a job at Sam's Club running the cafe, making knockoff Costco pizza and stuff. I got fired about 3 weeks into that for lecturing my boss on what a pathetic specimen he was, and telling my coworkers that they should all aspire to be like me. After that, I attended business school so I could make my own portrait print shop where people could buy various prints of me to hang on their walls and adore. After that went under, I became a used car salesman for a few weeks, and when I realized how great I was at manipulating the weak-minded, I grew out my hair and beard to become the literal reincarnation of Jesus to the only audience that would hear me, the internet. Then in 2018, I started streaming on Twitch, and the right-wing basement sadists got a boner for me, and the rest is history. Now I run my company, One True King, which is obviously named after me, Poggers.
That's a lot to process, but hold true to you are. I'm sure it's going to keep working out for you. So, GC, what do you think of this guy? Talk to me, my boy.
Narcissists with legions of narcissist followers who simultaneously think highly of themselves and are happy to let someone dictate their beliefs and behavior add nothing to this world, but instead distract and detract from the value and appreciation of differing viewpoints, self-respect, and personal identity. Whee!
Yep. So, Zach, my guy, do you have a girlfriend? Or do you just have a mop with a wig and the drool of your disciples as lube?
Hardly. First off, my disciples send me their drool on a daily basis. Don't knock it until you try it. That is totally Poggers. Well, as for my love life, that's a little more complicated. I am frankly too great for pretty much all women or men to handle. I mean, it is 2023 after all. My mom told me so. She said I was hot stuff. What the hell, I'll tell you a secret, since this is a small channel with few viewers. I pay my off to pretend so I look like a true alpha. On the public side of things, I'm dating Izzy, also known as Pink Sparkles, but privately she's just an expensive purchase, a call girl, if you will, to give me the public image that I deserve. She once told me she wouldn't touch my wee-wee with someone else's hand, so I shut her up by throwing the cat at her. She didn't talk back again. She knew her place in the face of a superior. Rafflecopter Kek Monkalul.
You do know that you're a psychopathic narcissist, right? Damn! Do you have any pets nowadays? Whatever happened to Fluffy?
Fluffy we don't talk about. Talking about Fluffy could get me in serious legal trouble, and if I lose my Twitch income, I'd have to go get a job again at some place like Whataburger where I really belong, like some kind of greasy peon, and that wouldn't be poggers. I would never work with rabble filth. As for pets, now, yes, I have a cat named Brother. I use him to discipline my staff and my purchased girlfriend by taking him by the tail and whipping him around on their faces like a sharpened mace. Brother likes it when Daddy Asmongold makes it rough. In fact, I've heard you had a guy named CDW on this show previously who liked to have special fun time with his dog and a jar of peanut butter. Let me tell you, peanut butter is for rookies. I use the drool of my simps mixed with Monster Energy drink and a little bit of cornstarch on Brother's waiting behind, and it is goddamned amazing. Also, hey, speaking of which, I love Monster Energy drink so much. It's downright tasty, and you should smash that like button like I smashed Fluffy's skull and get the hype train going to get an exclusive 2% off coupon of Monster using code AsmonLube69, hashtag hustle, hashtag chat, hashtag obey asmongold.
Hey! No product on my channel, boy. So as you know, a feature of this podcast is that all guests bust a flow and lay down a fresh new track after being interviewed. Your track is called Simple Toxicity, and we will be premiering that after this interview momentarily. So, my epic bearded friend, I hear that it is your shtick to roast everything you come in contact with, to inflame and stroke the neckbeards of your followers. What makes you want to say nothing but negative stuff, homie? Couldn't you find some more positive things to say?
There's no cash, clicks, views, and subs from that. PDCP rage is what feeds the monster. And dude, I am the monster. When I wanted WoW Classic, I snapped my fingers and it happened. And who doesn't have a job anymore? J. Allen Brack. Asmongold wins as usual. I'm much like Palpatine from Star Wars. Unlimited power. Whoosh, bzzzt, whoosh, bzzzt, poggers.
Alrighty then. You are completely sane. Yup. Also, WoW Classic sucks, buddy. Take off the rose-colored glasses, you tool. Let us do a thing we like to do on this show. Word association. Blizzard.
My pets, they obey very nicely and bend to my will when I put the pressure on them.
The main game made by Blizzard, World of Warcraft. You look like somebody who's played a lot of it.
Asmon Flight Patch 10.3, Asmongold's Lair Baby. It's happening.
Ubisofta.
Good employer. Good men at the top teaching women respect.
Assassin's Creed.
Inspired by my childhood, my prowess, and my acrobatics.
Bethesda.
Shit developer with shit games. I once got killed in Oblivion and Fluffy paid for it. Poggers.
The upcoming masterpiece, Starfield.
5 thumbs down already. I'm going to spend 9 days straight roasting every part of it live while I simultaneously play it and secretly enjoy it, but that's between us.
Airship Syndicate.
Rafflecopter Kek Monkalul.
Wayfinder.
Dead on arrival. Why? Because of this god of games right here.
Amazon Gaming Services.
Cake, not poggers. I spent 32 days straight fed by the tears of my followers roasting New World when it was released.
Throne and Liberty.
Dead on arrival. The cause you ask, Asmongold. Next.
Lost Ark.
World Champion Poggers right here. This bores me, PDCP. Surely you watch my streams and know that all games are ass. and that the only true games like Dark Souls and Elden Ring should exist. And in hardcore mode only, when you die, the game should uninstall and you're banned from playing forever. Survival of the fittest, bro, Monka.
Oh my god, is that Asmongold online? My biggest internet hero? Let me chat with him, Peter. You're my hero, Asmongold. Could you teach me your ways of great internet sensei? I love you, Asmongold senpai. Oh Christ, it's the cat thing again. I forgot you worked with us. You, go away. I didn't even invite you to this interview because how someone like you would be obviously attracted to this fool. Shoot.
Sure, Avatar, I've seen your work, big fan. Contact me after the show. Maybe we could put my face on some of your products and make some money. Poggers. This interview was most poggers, Keck. Let me finish by saying it was so good I don't even need to make a clickbait thumbnail with me doing a facepalm. You might even get a thumbnail with a thumbs up. You're a pretty badass. Mofo PDCP. But as I prepare to depart, I'll say this sadism is on the rise in this world, and I feed off of it. I am their leader. All of them, all of my little internet peasants, I make the decisions for them because they are too f***ing stupid to think for themselves. And if you even think about opposing me, you will get these pee-pee hands. As for the game developers, I'm calling you all out Blizzard, Ubisoft, Bethesda, Riot, Sony Online Entertainment, if that's still even a f***ing thing. You do what Asmongold wants, whenever the Asmongold wants it. Otherwise, I will command my loyal simping legion upon your reviews and your forums, and we will rain hell upon everything you do, all in the f***ing name of me, the goddamn king of the goddamned internet. Poggers, Keck, I am Asmongold. Worship me and listen to this fresh new track, Simple Toxicity. It is simply the best song this channel will ever have.
Hello there.
Yo, it's Asmongold in the virtual world I roam, king of the trolls, giving all of the neckbeards a bone. Famous for reasons I'll never condone, whining and crying, a toxic display. Turn on the internet, causing dismay. Unearned fame, yeah, that's the game I play. Screaming for attention every single day. My simps follow blindly, they're under my spell, but deep down they know it's because their own lives are hell. Poggers, I'm Asmongold, the king of the trolls, stirring up drama, digging deep holes. I'm internet famous for reasons untold, but my words are hollow, my actions not bold. A bad reputation and it's getting old. My simps troll the internet feeling so bold. In my mom's attic every day I will stream, and when things annoy me on the internet I will scream. Bow to me simps, bow, yeah, yeah, ha, ha, ha. Toxic simplicity, yeah, that's me. Keck. I thrive on chaos, controversy's my scene, fueling the fire, making you turn on your screen. Daddy issues haunt me, it's totally obscene. Blizzard, Microsoft, Bethesda, Ubisoft, I'm calling you out. You nerfed Retribution Paladins and it made me shout. If my simps don't hear my voice for a day, they become soft. A master of manipulation, that's my craft. The truth will never surface, I will forever last. I've got my simps, they hang on every word. Blinded by loyalty, it's honestly absurd. But as long as I reign and the males to me jack, my reign of toxicity will always be intact. I'm really mad. Poggers ahoy. Monka. I'm Asmongold, the king of the trolls, stirring up drama, digging deep holes. I'm internet famous for reasons untold, but my words are hollow, my actions not bold. A bad reputation and it's getting old. My simps troll the internet feeling so bold. In my mom's attic every day I will stream, and when things annoy me on the internet I will scream. Bow to me simps, bow, yeah, yeah, ha, ha, ha. Toxic simplicity, yeah, that's me. Poggers, Keck, Monka. I've played my role and I'll never change. Why they love me, the reason's so strange, but it's my existence, it's my life. Those who resist me will experience internet strife. Reflect on my actions, and incel I am. Money they will donate to me, furthering my scam. Maybe it's time to grow, learn from the past. Nah, I'll never shed the toxicity. My reign will forever last. Fresh white ethnic beats here. Asmongold, king of the incel trolls. Whoosh, whoosh, Keck, Poggers, Monko. Booyah, Chicanos. Poggers, Keck, Monka. I'm Asmongold, the king of the trolls, stirring up drama, digging deep holes. I'm internet famous for reasons untold, but my words are hollow, my actions not bold. A bad reputation and it's getting old. My simps troll the internet feeling so bold. In my mom's attic every day I will scream, and when things annoy me on the internet I will scream. Bow to me simps, bow, yeah, ha, ha, ha. Toxic simplicity, yeah, that's me. Poggers, keck, monka. My thumbnails are clickbait, stupid facial expressions, red arrows, and large text. With those I will bait. My simps come in to watch and at my command begin spewing their hate. My simps will follow my path and never leave me behind. The more I cry on the internet, new mindset I'll find. A review bomb I will demand if developers do not heed my command. For all the simps I am your master. Give me your money, adoration, and fap to my image faster and faster. I own you, my simps, and you will obey. That's my song and that is the way. Poggers, keck, monka. I'm Asmongold, the king of the trolls, stirring up drama, digging deep holes. I'm internet famous for reasons untold, but my words are hollow, my actions not bold. A bad reputation and it's getting old. My simps troll the internet feeling so bold. In my mom's attic every day I will stream, and when things annoy me on the internet I will scream. Bow to me simps, bow, yeah, ha, ha, ha. Toxic simplicity, yeah, that's me. Poggers, keck, monka. Yeah, this has been my new track, thanks to PDCP, Echelon Interactive, and of course my toxic simps, king of the incels online. Yeah, that's me. Wow, classic was the only wow, tee hee hee. All of the streamers wish they were me. I whine and I cry if I can't win in PvP. My mom's attic is where I stream. The throne to my kingdom, like, share and subscribe and be part of my symptom. That's the end of toxic simplicity. Asmongold and I'm out.
Eternal. My luck's run out. When things don't go to plan, I kinda lose my mind. I hope it's real, this life comes around. Just keep your faith and search for the